Joining me now is Alabama Municipal Judge and Attorney-at-Law Steve Gravlee. And I should say, Judge, you're not the judge in this case, but you have represented a lot of cases and you've adjudicated a lot of cases. Alabama is your neck of the woods, not mine. Help me get through this. I did not think that the courts had the time, money, effort, or patience to be dealing with cases this insignificant. Littering. Walk me off the ledge here.
I don't know how to walk you off the ledge on this one. I know that the property is the actual cemetery plot is going to be the property. It's going to be deeded. It's going to be just like your yard at home. You have a right to do whatever you want to with it. Just like apparently the father had the right to do whatever he wanted to with it. But this whole thing seems extreme every which direction you go.
So, look, I am going to admit to you right here on television, Judge, that I roll through stop signs. I do. I just have done it for years. I don't do it every single time. But I'll tell you something. Ain't nobody know how, never, ever come after me and put me into court for rolling through a stop sign. There's the letter of the law, as I began this show saying, and then there is this spirit of the law. And from an adjudicator like you, I don't think jurists appreciate seeing the law being used in this way. Do you?
I don't appreciate this. As we said, the letter of the law says that he shouldn't be able to do it. But, we both these people have lost somebody. They've both lost a loved one. They're both doing things in a different way. And it looks like somebody could come together and talk about this and get this resolved. I would have hated to have been the judge over this case. I wouldn't have wanted this because no matter which way you go, you've got people mad at you. That's what we get paid for. But I wouldn't have wanted to handle this case.
So I'll tell you what, I'm glad you said that. Judge McLaughlin sympathized with both sides in his courtroom, and this is what he said, and I'll read it. I don't get paid to have emotions or to rule on what's right or what's nice or what's moral or what's Christian. I am paid to rule on the law and the facts. When you take all the other out of it, you got a deed that says no boxes. And sir, I understand that. I understand. But I also understand that jurists' hands aren't always tied in their courtrooms. They can give a real verbal licking to those who come in there, and prosecutors sure aren't tied with prosecuting either. So how did this one get so far, and how did this man get a jail sentence?
I don't know. The case has to start at the magistrate. That's where the initial complaint goes. That's where the warrant would have been issued. Then it gets into a courtroom. A prosecutor has a job to do right by all the parties. I know that's not the legal term for it, but they have to look out for the rights of all the parties, which I can't say this prosecutor didn't do, because the letter of the law says this is what that has to be done. It troubles me a bit that we've got reserved seating in a courtroom. I'd reserve a seat for you, but not for anyone else. But we shouldn't have reserved seats in a courtroom, and people who come in there to support whoever it is has a right to be there. They're open. We had some restrictions during COVID, but
they're taxpayers. You're right.
They're
taxpayers.
Yeah.
I've never heard of reserved seating, other than media. But, bug off and go into the other room. We need the space for the families who are associated. I'm just going to end with one thing. I'm not a preacher. I don't know a whole lot, but I do know there is this one expression that really applies here that didn't seem to be used, and that is do unto others. And I cannot imagine that this preacher, the Reverend Ford, did not think about do unto others before he moved ahead with this complaint against this grieving
yes, ma'am.
Fiancée of his daughter. Judge Steve Gravlee, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate it.
Good to see you.
You too. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.